What is going on, guys? FMU here, coming at you with another episode of In the Deep End. No face cam today, it's too hot. I'm sat here sweating buckets. I don't want to put that on the internet. It's not pretty normally with my face on there, but fuck it, it'd be even worse with that on. We've had a decent little run and we've had some interesting results in the past few games. So here's how we have got on since you were last with me. Following our 2-0 defeat to Tottenham, we got battered at Anfield 5-2 by a very dominant Liverpool side. We did start to come into it in the second half and started to really put ourselves in with a chance of getting a couple of goals in the second half. Unfortunately, it never came to fruition, but all in all, it was a fully deserved win for Liverpool. We then faced Liverpool again in the Cup, and this time at home we managed to beat them by 3-1. Stuani with a brace and Adomoah, not Adamoah. I keep going to call him Derek Asamoah. That's where it comes from. Anyway, Albert Adomoah with our third goal and Markovic with one for Liverpool. They fielded a different side compared to the league game, but still it should have been enough to give us a much better fight than what they actually did, if I could learn to speak. Next up was Crystal Palace at home. Diafara Sakho gave them the lead after 3 minutes. He's a player I did try and persuade to come to the club in the January transfer window using my 300 grand up front 48-month payment plan sort of transfer offers, but didn't quite work out. But then 2 goals in 5 minutes from substitute Jordan Rhodes sealed us a fantastic 2-1 win with all 3 points, which you always get for a win, dumbass. Then we went to current champions Leicester City, who, deservedly so, don't let the stats fool you. Leicester were by far the better team on the day. Berahino and Vardy scoring the goals for them. Dodo with our goal, but by then we were as dead as a dodo. Then in the local derby we managed to beat Sunderland by 2-1. Kieran Trippier's fantastic free kick gave us the lead, and Jordan Rhodes scored our second just after half time. Much got one back for them, but they never looked like threatening us. You can see from the stats we were dominant throughout the game, possession and chances wise. Just disappointed we didn't capitalise on that by scoring more, but Jordan Pickford in goal for Sunderland was inspired on the day. He was absolutely fantastic. And last time out we managed to beat Conte's Chelsea by 3-1 in the FA Cup. Another fantastic performance at home in the FA Cup. We're really starting to make the Riverside a bit of a difficult place to come. Jordan Rhodes with a penalty on 6 minutes. Fisher with his first goal of the season, which shocked me, on 19, and Charbaloa lobbed his own goalkeeper with a header on 43. Cuadrado got on for them on 23, but that was really the only major chance they had. They weren't very good, to be fair. They weren't strong enough, they weren't moving the ball around well enough. They did field a relatively, not weakened, but sort of second string side really. There was a few players in there that wouldn't normally have got in. So those are the results so far which we've had. It's not gone too badly. We're now within 3 points of Swansea, who we play today. We have a much worse goal difference, but we have the chance to claw them back. Roberto Martinez is now the manager there, which is amazing. He's gone back there to the club where he used to be as a player, so that's going to be a really interesting one to see him at Swansea, see how he gets on. Manchester City doing the thing at the top of the league, starting to get a bit of a gap going on now. Leicester in 11th, they're not going to win the league again, unfortunately. Man United's miles off City with Mourinho's boys. Ibrahimovic, though, banging the goals in this first season in the Premier League. We've got a little bit of an exciting moment. We're going to Wembley for the semi-final, so let's see who we end up coming up against. It's not going to be much of a spectacular draw, really. It's going to be one of a few teams. But Tottenham or Man City get West Ham or Arsenal. So who's going to... Norwich City of the Championship are going to be classed as the home side against us, Middlesbrough. Not being disrespectful to Norwich, but this is a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, opportunity for us to make the FA Cup final. But we, like I said last episode, well, defeat's the first episode, was it? Or was it the last episode? I can't remember. Every time Middlesbrough in recent years have made a cup final, they've got relegated, so we don't want that to happen, but we would love to make it into a cup final. Swansea, as I say, with Martinez in charge. I don't know how many games he's had at Swansea yet. What am I doing? But no! Why is it when you try and click on things, it just says, nope, this is where you're going. This is what we're doing. Martinez has been in charge. No, it's not that, is it? Which one is it? Is it overview? Overview. Yeah, he's not had a game in charge. This is his first game in charge. It doesn't even say how long he's been at the club for. That's crazy. Yeah, he's here in his first game. So his first game is away against a team they're desperate to pull away from. Youth prospects. We've had our youth intake. The only one that was of any decency was this guy, Joshua Ferguson, and he does look decent. I do really like the look of him. I'm actually going to move him to the senior squad, and I may involve him in the matchday squad against Swansea on the bench, and if things are going well, I may give him a debut, because they raved about him. They really did. They were like, oh, he's a wonderful player. Yeah, you take him. I want that guy out of my club. He's a whiny little bitch. He's a whiny little bitch. And I want him gone. Right, Ruben Loftus-Cheek has not really had much of a good time of things, but I'm going to give him a game today, because I've had Conte bitching at me. Also, where's he gone? Ferguson. He's not match fit, but he's coming in on the bench. Everybody else is relatively okay. Forrester's been doing well since he come back from injury. He set up a goal or two since his return. We're going to give you a really far out. We're going to give number 40. That's right. That's right. That's what I'm doing. Let's get the highlights on. The replay, should I say. Can't neglect the replay. And let me just tipple these down a bit. That's better. It's alright, because on a few episodes it's gone very loud when it came to matchday experience, and I don't want that. So here we go. Middlesbrough Swansea. It's a tie game. Hull have pulled out of the bottom three this weekend. You can see there they've moved up to 16th on 30 points now. We're on 25, as you can hear some sirens in the background. If you can hear that, but I certainly can. I apologise if you can hear some noise. I've had to have the window open. It is just so freaking hot. Like 34 degrees last time I checked, about half an hour ago. Oh, it's ridiculous. Well done Stuani there, but a poor ball. Here comes Montero, who's been put on the transfer list by Swansea. Sigurdsson's in. That was poor from the goalkeeper and poor from the defenders there. Absolute piss poor. That is not how we've been going about business of late. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm not happy with that at all. I hate how... Here we go. Montero gets past his man far too easily, then gets the ball in. Look at this here. Gibson leaves it. Keeper doesn't come. And Sigurdsson, you can't leave a player with the finishing qualities of Sigurdsson that much room in the penalty area. 1-0 Swansea. 1-0 to Martinez. And that now puts us, as it stands, 6 points behind Swansea, Hull, West Brom. And 4 points behind Sunderland. This is no good. Trippier, Marcelino, oh, John Rhodes offside. Boo. Right. Aggressive. Come on, you bastards. Let's do it. Come on. We have got to pick ourselves up here. Out to Trippier. Come on. Oh. Damn it. Continues to being caught offside, Jordan Rhodes, which does not please me in the slightest. Get off the football pitch, Jordan. And Marcelino come off for Dodo. See if Dodo can work some magic in the middle. It's not going to make much difference. If they get a second, they have. Shit. Absolute shit. Great pick out from AU though. Terrible defending yet again. Oh, that is terrible. We've got no choice. We've got to go. Overload. Team talk. Aggressive. Demand more. Go. Stuani's in. Get in. Stuani's got us one back. Come on, you feckers. Great work from Dodo. Breaking away. Beautiful ball in. Stuani. Fantastic effort into the roof of the net. 2-1. Come on, there's time. There's time. There's hope at least. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Get creative. Come on, Clayton. Dodo. Stuani. Oh, what are you doing, man? Here's Loftus-Cheek. Ayala. Gibson. Feckall. Feckall. Right, well, screw it. We'll send you on, Joshua. Nothing to lose. Damn it. I was really confident in our form coming into this match as well. Really confident. It was only 2 days since we played Chelsea. Perhaps a little bit of tiredness has kicked in. Swansea have had a long break. We haven't. That's just excuses, really. We should be beat. If we want to stay up, we've got to beat these teams in and around us. Joshua Clues to Stuani. Here's Dodo. Adoma. And he's skied it. He skied it. Oh, as I catch the microphone stand. What an absolute load of pish. Aggressive. That was not good enough. Not good enough by a long shot. And we've got West Ham coming up on Sunday, which is no means an easy game. Oh, how long are you out for? 3 to 4 weeks. Motherfunker. So that puts our Premier League status in very big jeopardy. It is doable, but we've got 8 games to save ourselves. 8 games to do it. It's going to be damn difficult now. We're just not consistent enough. I was so positive going into that as well. I was so sure we'd at least get a point out of that game, but obviously not. So guys, please hit a like down below, even if it's just because you feel sorry for me. That's much appreciated. I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm actually enjoying making it despite the fact that it's a bit up and down at the moment, but I don't care. That's what football management is all about. That is what the beautiful game is here to do to us. Send us an emotional roller coaster. But guys, thank you so much for joining me, and as always, it's been an absolute pleasure being in your face. Bye bye.